Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I'm recommending the book, Emotional Intelligence, Why It Can Matter More Than IQ. This book thoroughly analyzes the relationship between EQ and IQ, and points out that EQ can be more important than IQ. The relationship between EQ and IQ has always been a hot topic. We all know that IQ can measure a person's intelligence level. In the past, people always believed that a high IQ meant you would be successful in life. However, more and more research now shows that what determines a person's success is not just IQ. EQ also plays an extremely important role. What is EQ? EQ stands for emotional quotient. It is the ability to manage your own and others' emotions. Why do we have the concept of EQ? It's because scientists have gradually realized that relying solely on intelligence is not enough. For example, students with excellent academic performance do not necessarily achieve great success in their future careers. On the contrary, average students sometimes can become their former classmates' bosses. This shows that in addition to intelligence, there are other key factors that determine success. As early as 1990, psychologists Peter Salovey and John Mayer formally proposed the concept of EQ. They believed that a person's ability to manage emotions would have a significant impact on their life. This concept did not initially receive much attention until 1995, when psychologist Daniel Goleman wrote the globally best-selling book, Emotional Intelligence. EQ then entered the public's vision and became a household term. It can be said that Goleman is the founder and promoter of EQ. Goleman points out in the book that the reason EQ is more important than IQ is that EQ determines whether a person's IQ can be fully utilized. That is to say, intelligence is just potential, and the direction in which this potential develops depends to a large extent on one's EQ. For example, scientists with superior intelligence may find it difficult to get recognition from others if they lack teamwork skills. In contrast, team leaders with high EQ are better able to motivate team members and achieve twice the result with half the effort. So what aspects does EQ manifest itself in? According to Goleman's theory, EQ mainly contains the following 5 core competencies. The first is the ability to recognize one's own emotions. This is the foundation of EQ. Only by realizing that we are experiencing some kind of emotion at all times can we begin to manage our emotions. The second is the ability to manage one's own emotions. We need to know how to control negative emotions and convert them into positive attitudes. The third is the ability to self-motivate. In the face of failures and setbacks, people with high EQ can encourage themselves and regain their fighting spirit. The fourth is the ability to recognize others' emotions. This requires empathy, to see problems from other people's perspective. The last is the ability to manage interpersonal relationships. With this ability, we can collaborate in teams and become influential leaders. As you can see, EQ is not only very important for personal development, but also shines in the workplace. Many large companies have realized the power of EQ and are focusing on it in employee recruitment and training. This is because employees with high EQ are more likely to become the backbone of the team. They have better empathy and communication skills to motivate the team and achieve a synergistic effect where 1 + 1 is greater than 2. So I highly recommend everyone read this book to enhance EQ thinking. You'll find that high EQ can bring endless possibilities and allow you to be confident at work and in life. That's all for today. Welcome to subscribe and like to support me. Thank you for watching. See you next time.